This happened when I was backpacking alone through a state forest. Long trail, 80 miles if you hiked the whole thing. I reserved 2 campsites. One at the 12-mile mark, another at 26. I made the hike to the first site, got there midday, rested. During the whole hike, the whole afternoon, I never saw another person. Not one hiker. It was off-season, so I wasn't surprised. But I took note of it. I went to bed early. Slept well, actually. Only woke up once. I thought I heard footsteps. Someone walking the trail. Had to be 2 or 3 in the morning. I don't remember much, I fell right back asleep. But I remember thinking it was strange. Who hikes that late? Didn't bother me enough to stay awake, though. Next morning, I packed up and headed to the second campsite. 14 miles. Deeper into the forest. More elevation. The trail was just as empty as the day before. I didn't make it to the site until late. Sun was going down by the time I had my tent up and fire going. Still hadn't seen anyone. And by then, it was starting to feel strange. Just how inactive it was. But I tried to enjoy the silence. Several hours went by. I was staying up later since I didn't have to hike the next day. It was 9, maybe 10 o'clock, when I heard footsteps. Far down the trail. I turned around and saw a light. Small headlamp moving between the trees. Getting closer. I thought it was crazy for anyone to be hiking hours past sundown. And immediately, I connected it to the footsteps from the night before. But if it was the same person, I would have had to pass them at some point during the day. So how didn't I see them? I kept watching the light. The person got closer. And then, suddenly, the light stopped moving. It looked like it was facing toward me. A couple seconds later, it moved again, but this time, it veered off the trail. Into the forest. Away from my camp. Maybe 20 seconds later, it turned off. No light. No footsteps. Nothing. It felt like the moment they got close enough to see me, or my campfire, they tried to vanish. Like they didn't want anyone to see them. If they'd just passed by, I would have thought it was weird, but not concerning. But going off trail in the middle of the night? Turning off their headlamp? What the hell were they doing out there? I kept looking in that direction for 15, maybe 20 minutes. After the light shut off, I didn't see anything. Eventually, I convinced myself they just set up a quick campsite. Maybe they were running late, decided to stop for the night. Coincidentally right near me. An hour passed. I'm not sure why I was still awake. I wasn't tired. Like my body wanted me to stay up. I'm thankful for it. Because I heard something behind me. Quiet. A crunch of leaves. Just beyond my camp. Like someone trying their best to take a silent step. It was close. Way too close. I jumped up, looked out, couldn't see anything. Whoever was out there immediately stopped moving. I grabbed my flashlight. Shined it straight into the forest. There was a man. Standing 10 yards from me. Right away, I noticed he didn't look like a hiker. Normal clothes. No backpack. And strangely, he didn't move when I shined the light on him. Like he thought if he stayed still, I somehow wouldn't see him. I said, "What the hell are you doing?" He hesitated. Like he was about to run. But then he just walked toward me. His face grew into a smile. And as he got closer, something felt off. Something was familiar. I recognized him from somewhere. But I didn't know where. And then he said my name. Greeted me like we were good friends. I was sure I'd seen this guy before. But I'd never talked to him. Never introduced myself. So how did he know my name? It hit me all at once. Whoever this was had been following me. Not just tonight. Not just yesterday. For days. Maybe longer. Long enough to follow me all the way out here. Into the middle of the forest. He didn't look like a backpacker because he wasn't one. He'd been trailing behind me. Far enough that I'd never notice. Walking around at night, looking for me when he thought I'd be asleep. The man was still smiling. Still walking closer. Everything was coming together in my head in just those few seconds. He said my name again. This time confused. Like he didn't understand why I was acting so scared. I backed up. Grabbed my bag. His face fell. Completely flat. He asked what I was doing. Monotone voice. I didn't answer. I strapped my backpack on. Moved toward the trail. He said my name one more time. But this time, he yelled it. His footsteps got quicker. I bolted. I ran down the trail with my light off. Trying to lose him in the dark. Thankfully, he didn't chase for long. Ran behind me for maybe 15 seconds. Never really left the campsite. I walked through the entire night. Used my satellite emergency phone to contact authorities. Eventually met a park ranger several miles away. I got out safely. But they never found him. No car at the trailhead. No reservations. No gear. To get out of that forest unseen, he would have had to hike off trail for dozens of miles in the right direction. In a forest like that, with almost no gear, that's incredibly difficult. Honestly, unlikely to survive. Even for an experienced backpacker. Let alone some random stalker with no experience. But I still have no idea who he was. Just someone I'd seen before. Somewhere. Which is terrifying. Because if he did make it out, he could still be watching me. Who knows? Maybe the times I saw him before were from him stalking me. And I just didn't know it yet. If I'm being honest, there's a dark part of me that hopes he never made it out of that forest.